at least we'll be able to justify what is happening to the oil and gas sector in the market.
Rotimi, let us go back to, and that's quite a very huge volume coming through into Oando. I've been asking questions. Who is selling and who is buying?
Well, I think people who are dissatisfied with Oando are the ones selling. And I believe some people, some investors that have believed in the future of the company, that this matter will be resolved. They are definitely the buyers. And it seems there are not too many, maybe one or two, and they've actually been taking up whatever that is available in the market for Oando.
Rotimi, the key issue for the market this week is the fact that, yes, we're just getting the new year started. Give us about 1 minute or about thereabout of your time about what is your outlook for next week when almost all the brokers are back, whether they're trading right on the floor or they're doing remote trading wherever they are, anywhere in the world, when we expect trading activities to become seriously upbeat.
With what I'm seeing now on a Friday, which is very peculiar, I believe strongly that what we are seeing, there's definitely going to be a continuation of it when we enter into next week, when most other brokers will have resumed in their offices. So I expect that this is not just a fluke. It's something that is for real, because investors are actually positioning for a new year investment, and that is why we are seeing what is presently being played out.
All right, Rotimi Fakaija, thank you very much. You do have a very great weekend, and see you at the other side. This is going to be the first weekend in 2018. But just before we go, let me lead you into our news round. The Honorable Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amaechi, she says Nigeria needs $40 billion for the rail projects. Many of this was outlined in the President's New Year's budget. But the minister says only God knows where Nigeria is going to find that money. But he seems to have some idea of where the money, or how we should be able to approach this between $36 and $40 billion funding needs for the railway infrastructure. He says negotiations are ongoing with specific projects, with specific contractors and investors to complete those projects running across the country, all the new rail lines that you'll be seeing in the years ahead. Don't forget, some of these rails will be completed in 2019. And 2020, going by what the President says on the 1st of January. Work will be going on the Lagos-Ibadan Railway, and then you have others also starting this year. And of course, we have the new coaches and locomotives that were commissioned yesterday in Kaduna by the President and Commander-in-Chief. That will bring that rail line to a non-stop, 4 new locomotives and 14 coaches. And finally, you're going to have on the news the stories around the petrol industry, the petroleum industry. The downstream subset of that will be in our news. This is where news comes first, and I'm wishing you all a very great weekend. Let's get together on a Monday and continue the conversations. The schools will be open. There will be more traffic jam by then, but I'll be here right on time. Have a great weekend, everyone, and goodbye from Lagos.